What's the most shameless double standard you've ever encountered? When Dad was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, my brother Lucas dropped out of college immediately. He was 19, on a scholarship, studying engineering. But Dad needed help. Rides to chemo, medication schedules, insurance paperwork. Mom worked 2 jobs to keep us afloat. Lucas became Dad's full-time caregiver. He slept in hospital chairs, held Dad's head when he vomited, and tracked every symptom in a worn notebook. For 2 years, Lucas put his life on hold. He worked night shifts at Walmart, took Dad to morning appointments, and gave up his girlfriend, friends, and dreams without a single complaint. Because family comes first, Dad always said. When Dad finally beat cancer, we threw a party. He gave a speech thanking Mom for her sacrifices, never once mentioning Lucas. When Lucas asked why, Dad said, "That's what children are supposed to do for their parents." 3 months later, Lucas started getting splitting headaches. His vision blurred. He forgot names and phone numbers. Mom begged him to see a doctor. Dad brushed it off. "He's just stressed. He works too much." Lucas was working to help pay off Dad's medical debt. Then one morning, Lucas collapsed at work. Doctors found a brain tumor, not cancer, but serious enough to need immediate surgery and 6 months of recovery. The $5,000 deductible was out of reach. Lucas asked Dad for help. Dad refused. "I just paid off my own medical bills. I'm not going into debt again." He had just bought a $20,000 fishing boat. When Lucas reminded him of those 2 years he gave up, Dad snapped. "That was different. I'm your father. Parents don't take care of their adult kids. You're 21 now. Handle it yourself." Mom was livid. She divorced Dad within the month and mortgaged her house to pay for the surgery. During Lucas's recovery, she took care of him like he had taken care of Dad, driving to appointments, managing meds, sitting by his bedside during the worst nights. Dad never visited. Instead, he posted on Facebook about how today's generation expects handouts and how his family abandoned him right after his cancer battle. Lucas recovered after 8 months. He moved in with Mom, went back to college, and is finishing his engineering degree. Last week, Dad called. He's been diagnosed with cancer again. "You know," he said, "family has to stick together."